Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello everyone.
We're back.
Welcome back to
our first ever Never Never Growing Up movie club.
Yay!
Yeah. So this is gonna be the first installment of hopefully many weeks of different movies that we're gonna be talking about. And it's one of those things that we've thought about doing for a long time, as I spoke about last week's video. And really what it comes down to is we're just gonna choose a movie once a week and we're all gonna talk about it. And it doesn't have to be big, you know, it's like we're just gonna watch it, enjoy it, and see what we think, right?
Yes.
So,
and this week's video was my all-time favorite movie.
yes.
Enchanted.
Enchanted, and yeah, I chose it just because it hit. I knew that it was her birthday,
Happy birthday to me.
and you know she deserves to watch what she likes. So we chose Enchanted, and movie plot for Enchanted is we have a girl named Giselle who has found her prince and is soon to be married after one day of meeting.
Because that's how it works in the real life.
That's how it works in the princess or the world of magic or
in the world of fairy tales.
of fairy tales, right? So yeah, so she was ready to become a princess, but her wicked, soon to be wicked stepmother, if she was to be married, tried to fix that.
Yep, she was dreaming all about true love's kiss. She was singing about it. She met her prince, and then she gets chucked off a bridge. And
actually, it's a little well, is it not?
off a bridge, down a well.
There you go.
All right, yeah, she gets thrown down a well.
and she goes into the real world, New York City.
In Times Square, of all places.
Of all places. And it's cool because, you know, living out here, we actually got to see a lot of the places where they shot. And it's, you know, this is the first time I've actually seen it since we've moved out here.
Really?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, I know where that is. I know where that is.
Yeah,
and
especially like around the Central Park sequences.
Yes, so
we're right by that. So.
Yeah, even the little things, and we kind of figured, where are they living? And you know, we found out how far they were in the west side.
Yeah, we worked out exactly where Patrick Dempsey lives.
Yeah, in the movie. But anyway, it was a great movie.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's magical.
And questions I guess that we should start asking ourselves is, all right, it's a movie that we enjoyed. Who is your favorite character of the film?
My favorite character of the film is, I think it has to be Giselle.
Giselle?
I think I love her like whimsical attitude, and I think Amy Adams is amazing in that character.
Yeah.
She just like perfectly personifies the kind of princess stereotype, but then is also really good at kind of making that transition into someone that's adapted to the real world and realizes that actually maybe you should get to know someone before you marry them. So she's probably my favorite, and then I also love the cameos in this movie. So
of course.
My girl Jodie Benson is in this movie, so I can't forget to mention her.
Yeah, of course, the cameos. You can't forget about that.
Yeah. Well, who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is the chipmunk.
Oh.
Because he is that like guy that wants to save, you know, save. Yeah, Pip was it? I don't remember. But he wanted so bad to save, you know, to save Giselle from the evil of the queen and what that guy's name was, a big fat mean guy that tried to kill her. And but it's one of those characters that are just kind of like, oh, you love it, and
he's a perfect sidekick.
Yeah, best sidekick. Anyway, yeah, he's my favorite. And so yeah, about your least favorite thing about the movie?
I don't really have a not favorite thing about the movie. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the ogre in the beginning, just as like a villain type character, but it doesn't really offend me.
Doesn't offend you?
No, what about you?
I'm trying to think of least favorite in a sense of it should not have been there.
Right.
Versus I hated the guy. But I can't think of anything.
No,
off the top
I
of
mean,
my
to me,
head.
as I said, it's my favourite movie.
Yeah.
To me, it's perfect, so I can't really complain about anything, but, you know, we did mention the cameos, and there are many. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. So, Jodie Benson plays Roberts, who's Patrick Dempsey's character's secretary, and she is, of course, the voice of Ariel in The Little Mermaid, so it's nice to see her get some screen time. There is a little reference to The Little Mermaid in the movie as well. Yeah, so when Giselle is waiting for Robert to finish his work, and Jodie Benson's character is trying to find you know, where she's from to get her on a plane back home, and she's kind of looking at the fish tank, and it's so magical, and you can hear part of your world in the background, kind of Muzak style. So that was really cool. Other cameos, you have Paige O'Hara, who is the voice of Belle in Beauty and the Beast. She appears in a soap opera that Edward is watching in a hotel room. It kind of takes on a bit of a Days of Our Lives kind of appearance, that soap opera, but she is in that. And then you also have Judy Kuhn, who is I believe the singing voice, to be specific, of Pocahontas, and she is one of she's when Edward's in the apartments looking for Giselle, she opens the door with her kids and looks at him and goes, "You're too late," obviously meaning the prince, with all her kids around. So that's Judy Kuhn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. There you
go. So that's the cameo gold, and I love that. I love that Disney always kind of think of the little details and throw in some references for us hardcore Disney fans. So I love that.
I like that. So, favorite part of the film?
So close.
Yes. The song, really, of all the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's a great song, and I mentioned it on last week's video.
Yeah.
But
for anyone that hasn't seen it, this is when all of the main characters attend a ball event in, where is it in New York? It's somewhere in the city. Do you know where it is?
No, they didn't. I think they brought up the address, but I think it was made up.
Yeah, okay. Because anyway, I mean, after that they're by the Empire State Building and everything anyway, but so they attend this ball, and there is a slow dance where, interesting concept, you're supposed to switch partners, and it's the most romantic song in the world, and of course Giselle and Robert end up dancing together.
This romantic song.
It's so beautiful. It's an amazing song, and it's that kind of moment of clarity when I guess they realise, like, we should be at this ball together. Like, it's kind of the lightning bolt moment.
Well, it's kind of like, oh, this is where they kind of like, oh, I'm in love with you, or something like that. But if you are watching this and you have not seen the movie, shame on you. But also, we've pretty much spoiled a lot of different bits of it.
Yeah.
So
hashtag spoiler alert.
There is going to probably be a spoiler alert in the beginning.
Yeah.
Just so that we don't ruin it for anyone.
Yeah.
But it is Movie Club, we talk about movies, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And actually that's another thing, like after this whole ball, there's a lot of, I don't suppose you'd call them cameos, but again, little references to other Disney movies in the way that the plot happens, and even the imagery in the movie. So when Giselle's cleaning the bathroom, you get all the bubbles with her silhouette in it, similar to Cinderella, and then the kind of whole plot, the way that happens is very reminiscent of Snow White with the evil stepmother, and then she tries to kill her with the poison apples, and then True Love's Kiss, I mean that's Sleeping Beauty and Snow White, you know, when she's basically comatose. Her true love has to wake her up. So, is there any others?
It's a mix of everything. No, I think they pretty much did a basic princess type movie. Yeah. So I don't think it was anything. I'm sure there was a bunch of different little bits from different movie.
Yeah. And let's not
Genre.
forget that Elsa is in it as well. Adina Menzel plays Robert's long-term girlfriend.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that wasn't meant to be. But she gets a happy ending of her own.
She does, she does. My favorite part, actually, since I forgot about it, is when Giselle makes her own dresses out of the curtains. I find that very, very funny because, like, where'd you get that dress from? And then you look around, it's like there's big holes.
Silhouettes missing from the curtains.
Yeah, I think that was a good chuckle. But anyway, so if we were to rate this movie,
10, 10, 10.
yeah, it's up there. I think we're gonna be rating a lot of movies high.
But this is my all-time favorite movie, like not just Disney, but of all
Yeah.
time. It just has everything for me. I love it.
So instead of rating it from like 1 through 10, let's just do something more of must see or go watch now, or when you have free time, or don't bother. Those are the 3 things.
Okay.
So
Must see.
watch now, must see, when you have free time, or don't bother, you say must
Must
see.
see.
And I say must see as well. I enjoyed it very much. It is a great film, family film. And the second one's coming out next year, so
Yeah, I'm excited.
you guys need to watch this now before
I
that.
will say as well, if you're ever planning a trip to New York City, watch this movie because you could kind of plan kind of things you wanted to see around the film, and it also does take place in a lot of really iconic spots around the city as well. So something to think about.
Oh, definitely. And but yeah, you get to see a little of everything that you would like to see in the film. You can watch it there. So, or
And the songs are fantastic. We haven't really mentioned the music.
oh, it's the best part too is when she starts singing, cleaning the apartment, and all the rats
And cockroaches
come into the apartment. That's
I mean, this is New York
brilliant.
City.
It is.
Yeah. I feel like as we make more of these reviews and speak about them, we might make them a little bit more structured. We've kind of been all over the place,
Yeah.
but we just love this movie so much.
Again, it's the first one, so we enjoyed it very much.
Yes.
It's a must-see, so watch it now.
Yes.
Yeah, stop what you're doing, watch it right now if you haven't seen it. And we're just gonna continue this. Hopefully, again, structure will carry on throughout the weeks as we do this more often.
Yes.
But we would like to hear from you guys too. So if you enjoy this film or what you think about it, what's your favorite part, least favorite part, comment down below, and you know, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
And what we'll do now is for next week's video, we're gonna be watching Holes. So I have not seen that since like literally when it came out.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Was that a Disney Channel
It is a
movie?
Disney
Channel movie, or
I
is
don't know
it?
if it's, I think it's a
is it
Disney movie
theaters?
because I think it was in the theaters. So.
Oh, okay.
So
I've never
that's the
seen
next movie to watch. If you have not seen it, yay, or you haven't seen it in a very long time. Now's a good time to go watch it and we'll talk about it. Yeah, so if you guys want to join us in next week's video, watch Holes and comment on the Holes post on our Facebook page, or leave us a message on Twitter using the hashtag NNGUMC, Never Never Growing Up Movie Club. So NNGUMC as a hashtag, and comment about everything you feel about Holes.
Yeah. And we'd love to share your comments in the next video.
And we will share it, along with this video, next week's video. So, Holes next week. It was great. Enchanted was awesome. We enjoyed it, and it will be one of those movies that we'll watch over and over again throughout the times that we feel like watching movies. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.